You're welcome once again to my channel, and today I want to show you how you can implement download functionality on your front end React and Next.js application. And I want to demo this with JSON typical data, um, which is actually a free API test platform that you can make your CRUD operation on with React or any of the stack you want to practice with out there. So when you come to JSON type code, I want to make this demo with this post endpoint where this returns you a list of 100 posts. So on each of the posts, you will have the user ID, the title, and the body of this post. So here I have a basic React application where I created a table showing this post. You can see here we have the ID, the user ID, the title, and the body of the post, which is actually all the content we're getting from the JSON type code. So now what I want to show you is how you can add a button up here that when user click on this button, that will download this 100 posts or as many as posts you have from the API request. So that will download an Excel sheet on the user's device so that can be viewed on their device manually with any of the Excel reading tool out there, Microsoft Excel, Google Sheet, or any tool that can read Excel or CSV file format. So I have a React application spin up here, just like you can see. This is I have a table component where I'm passing in the data, and I'm also trying to console log the data, which is what we got from the API request of JSON type code post. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a button right here and then put in some text and the functions that will have this logic for the user to download this document, which is going to be an array of posts, and that will convert that to an Excel sheet, and that will also be downloaded on the user's PC. So we basically need two packages for this. As you all know, three. We will need Axios for making our API call to this API to get us this JSON data, and we need for the download functionality, we need XLX and we need file saver. So XLX help us with the logic of converting these arrays or JSON object to XLX or CSV file, and then the file saver help us with the logic of downloading these documents on the user's browser, which they can then view on their local machine. So quickly, let me just add in the function right there for the button for the download logic. So once I come back here to my table, download user post table. So let me just put in this function. So just the basic function with some padding, some styling, and all of that. So and also on click, I have this function here, export to CSV, which I have not created yet. So let me have it there, CSV. That's going to be an arrow function, nothing in it for now, and then just that. So once we go back to our UI, this is the button. So currently, this button is doing nothing because I don't have any logic implemented within my button. So I'm going to write the function that will help us get this file right and then convert it to CSV, and with the help of file saver, we get that exported on the users table, right? All right. So back to the JavaScript function, and then here let me just paste in this command, and I'm going to explain what that is in a GP. So the first thing I will need to put the kind of files we're expecting to download, right? So we want to get UTF-8 or the sheet or any of this kind of file format. And I created a constant here for the file extension I want to download. This is going to be an XLS file, or you can call it just CSV, but I just want to go with .xlsx for sheet, right? And then, so working with this file XLX package, we need um, to create a workbook and a worksheet. And then for the workbook, that's where we're going to tell it uh, what kind of data I want to work with. And for the worksheet, it has this kind of SQL utils.sheet method, and then we're going to pass in the data that we want to convert, right? So that is our data, which is what we are getting actually from this API call right here. It's actually a state variable within our user hook here. We are setting the state. All right. So that's why when you try to console that, this is the data on the set state logic. We are kind of saving that on data variable. And lastly, we need to write that as a buffer because we're definitely going to have, it's possible going to have a very large file, a very large chunks of files. So that should be updated. And then we also need to execute that as a blob file. And then here, for the type here, we need to tell it this is actually an array, just like you can see right here. We have just a simple array of 100 items within it. So it's possible you have array of array. We can have some nested items within. So then you're going to specify that to be an array of array, and that will also be handled properly for you. And then and then the final part is where we call on the file saver, the savers, and here we'll put in the Excel data, which is the blob file of buffer data. We'll kind of save that as a blob file, and then the next one I want to put in is the name. So let me call it post let me call it users post, then plus the file extension. So this is going to be users post.csv. All right, and that is all we need to do. And lastly, let's go and test this logic on the browser. Okay, so let me clear this out and refresh. So we'll get updated. I hope we're not breaking any part of the code. All right, everything is working out fine, I believe. So once I hit on this download button, you can see userpost.sls gets downloaded. So this is currently there on my local machine. So I want to go now to read this file with Google spreadsheet. So I have sheet open here. Let me open Command O, upload the file. Let me look for browsers on my computer, and I have it as users post. All right, so here we have it, and give it some couple of seconds while this get uploaded. So yeah, this is I don't think that is user post. Let me go back to my sheet. And so here is my users post. All right, so that is basically it on how you can download or get XLS, make download logic on your front end React or Next.js application using the package XLX and file saver. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.